Okay, welcome to the live stream, guys. I hope you're having a good morning, even afternoon, wherever you are. We are beaming into YouTube today. Um, yeah, it looks like the audio is right, and we're good to go. So let's just go to the chart here. We're going to just have a quickly look at this, and then we'll go talk about meme coins. BTC soared up to 65k after the German government sold off all their BTC. They didn't have any more BTC left in the wallet, so that's why BTC soared back up. Part of the reason. Solana's up to 163, which is it's done like a $20 increase. Yeah, let's just look at the trendings. You know, these things pop off. They trend every day. And you'll see them appear on CoinGecko under the trending tab. What's interesting is there's news that Hamster Combat. Yeah, if you guys, I've already spoken about that multiple times. But Hamster Combat is really anticipated this launch. It's on Ton, but I think it's gonna. I think this is gonna get on Binance. There's tons of news about it. Hamster Combat, the world's biggest investment fund, is now BTC believer. BTC might be. There's tons of news. They do like a news thing every day. It's just part of the actual Telegram bot. And if you watch the news, you get like 100,000 points. And like I've been doing the task, and like when you click on the combo, when you click on the watch to do the task, there's like the views are in the millions. It's crazy. So your task is to basically click on the, like, one of the tasks will be like a daily task kind of thing. You click on the tab in the Telegram app, and then it'll take you to YouTube, and then they do like a daily debrief kind of thing. You better see them. The daily debrief, like this news thing here, right? You'll see it here, right? But this will be on YouTube. But if you go and have a look at the views, it's in the millions. Literally, it's in the millions. So they do this every day. So, yeah. So look at this one, 1.9 million views already. So apparently there's 250 million users with this app. And the reason why I'm talking about it is because I think it's going to be one of the biggest launches ever on Binance. It's going to be one of the biggest launches because they've only got. They said they're thinking about doing, or they are going to do two airdrops. They were originally going to do just one airdrop, but now they're thinking about doing two airdrops. But the supply is different. It's like they're only going to drop like 1% of the supply. Maybe they're going to drop some more afterwards. But initially they said the airdrop was going to only be 1%. So this is different to Notcoin, where they drop 70% of the supply. Here they're only going to drop 1% of the supply. So it's going to be, the anticipation is building. So I think that this coin price is going to go really high. You can also look at Bybit pre-market, Hamster Combat. They also have like a Bybit here. Okay, so this is the actual price. It hasn't eventuated yet, but they had a pre-market. So it looks like the ticker will be HMSTR. Yeah, they haven't got a price here, but before they had a pre-market. This is the actual price, so it's listing on Bybit, but I'll have to have a look at their Twitter to see what the actual latest news is, but so here it's saying that it's going to go on Bybit, you know that. Yeah, so the pre-trading is on July the 8th. We know that. We saw that before. And let's see. I'm surprised I haven't got a link to it. Yeah, Bybit's really, it's really come of age. So they got 37 million users. It's still not as big as Binance though. But apparently there's news that I think this is gonna get on Binance. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they will get on Binance. Here, let's talk about the pre-market. I mean, Wales market has also got it as well. I believe. Maybe. Well, hang on. Let's go have a look. See if they've got it. Maybe they don't. Pre-market. No, I don't know. Don't think they have. But yeah, it's going to be highly anticipated. So yeah, I think this is going to be one of the biggest launches on Binance, simply because of how many active users there are and how big it is. It's the biggest app on Telegram, 250 million users. So yeah, these users I wouldn't say all of them are real, but there is a large portion of these that are real, because you can just have a look at the views on YouTube. Every video gets millions of views, so obviously people are clicking through on them. So yeah, it'd be interesting to see what happens when Hamster Combat comes out. So this is the app that I used for looking for meme coins. I like this one because of it just sets everything out. Like, you can't get all of them, but you can get, like, here, it's just got a nice layout. It tells you what's newly created, and you set the filters on each column. And here it's got the new creations, and then here is the about to graduate. So this is really good. This tells you the ones that are almost about to graduate, and then these ones that have graduated to DEX. And it does moonshot as well as pump. So this is on the BullX. There'll be a link below, and then you go to Pump Vision. It's at Pump Vision. Also, don't forget, I want to remind you that our Buddy token launch, we're still in fair launch, and we've been in fair launch for a while. We're building organically, and we're at 42%. Okay. So why would you want to get involved in a coin like this? Because this is a community coin, and basically this is run. This project is a long-term project run. Like, I created the coin. This is the community, and it's going to be like a community-run coin. Also, my involvement. But the biggest thing that we see with all these coins is they rug, and what happens is these people that run these coins, they're just there for profit. Like, for example, if you go here, a good thing about BullX is you can click on this thing. It's like a lens, and it shows you whether it's a copy, which is good feature. So you can tell whether someone's just copied the coin, because it gives you more socials. But for example, this one here, pink. This one looks like it just launched, and you can see it's just rugged and it's come back. But the reason why you would never get involved in this is because of the holders. So you've always got to check the holders. There's holders address is 69% of the holders. So this is going to, obviously, someone created this, bought up all the supply, and it's just slow rugging everyone because of or like, it's never going to end good, because they can literally wipe out. They can wipe out this whole price because they have 69% supply. You can see here the liquidity pool only has 12% of the supply, and then the rest of them are here. So, like, you would never get involved in this. It doesn't matter who it is. Like, they hold a large majority of the supply and they have control over the token because they can just dump. Like they can ease. Like look at the liquidity. It's only 27k liquidity, and they value their bag is worth 41k. So they can just immediately dump, and all your money be gone because you're invested in this. So you have to watch out for this stuff. So this is goes on every single day, like on a daily basis. Like let's have a look at another one. This literally like 9 out of 10 of these coins that launch on pump rug, or they fail, or they just literally they're dead within the first day. Let's have a look at this one, Millie. You can just have a look at this listing and you can just tell which way the coin's going. See, it's already dumped. But let's just go and have a look at the DEX. Not completely dead, but it's almost dead. It's like only 16k liquidity. And then we'll look at the holders. Okay, so the holders is not too bad. Liquidity is nearly 20%. But then here, see these ones here, they could be multiple wallets owned by the same person. So it might look like 3% the majority owner, but they could own that wallet, the second wallet, third wallet, and the fourth wallet, the fifth wallet, the sixth wallet, the seventh wallet, 8, 9, 10, meaning they would probably control 20 or 30% of the supply, and that's enough to dictate basically the how the coin's going to go, because they can just wait till it pumps and then they just dump. So there's so many, like the way that people are rugging these days are just they're buying up all the supply in the beginning. That's what they do. So, you know, you can go on and on, but literally this is what I do. I just sit on this here. I look at what's getting created, and then I come along here, and then I just see what is about what I like. See, when it's about to graduate, I got some time to look here, and then when it graduates, I go here. So Wolf Retard. Let's go have a look at that one. There was another one that the other day was Retardo, but another one. So usually these Wolf Retardo. This one's a Wolf Retardo. Yeah, usually they pump in the beginning. Let's have a look at the website. So they put some effort into the website, and then what you can do is you can go and click on here. So you can see how it's very close. It's very close to Land Wolf. That's obviously what it's after. So this one's here, like this one's a mix between Retardo and Land Wolf. So it's Wolf Retardo. No, hang on, is it? Yeah, it's Wolf Retardo. I've spoken about Retardo before. It's merely there. This is really bad. This pink. Never invest in anything that has like a large supply. See, they've tried to split it up. They've split it up now. See, before I just showed you, go back in the video, I showed you that this guy had 60%. Now they've put it into multiple wallets to make it look more like it wasn't 69%. See, do you remember I just showed you that before? Now they've split it up. See, they're trying to hide it. See? This is not going to end well if you get into this. But this is why it's very important that you also check everything before you invest in it. Rug check. I do rug checks. I do everything. Why? Because it's going to avoid you losing money. Now, there's so many pitfalls as it is. See? So even though this says good, the contract says good, you wouldn't have known what I just showed you before. You wouldn't have known that unless you get into the contract and then you track the transactions online on SoulScan. So you wouldn't know that, but I just showed you that before. Literally, I just showed you that like 5 minutes ago. That this one had 69% or 66% of supply. Now they've just try to hide it and put it to multiple wallets. So anyone that invests in this thinking, oh, it's a good project, it's not going to end well. Plus their Twitter account is temporarily suspended. This is a big red flag. So yeah, the one I was talking about was Retardo. I'll have to go back to my watch list. Looks like a lot of green today, which is good. Just trying to find it. There it is there. It's 84 million market cap. So this is the coin here, Retardo, right? This one's really cultish. I've talked about this before. But this one actually does look really good, if I'm honest. It's pretty degen though, but it's got a really good community. They're really, really staunch. And that's what you want. You want like people that are really staunch that will hold. That's the key to meme coins. So if we go out. So that's what this is trying to do. This is trying to be a land wolf and a mix between land wolf and Retardo. I don't know, it might have some substance. Let's look at the breakdown. Okay, so it doesn't look like a lot. Well, anyway, here it doesn't look like. You know when they say disk screener is not paid for Retardo, sometimes they say disk screener is paid, and then they do some fake. So what they're trying to do with the comments here and pump, they're trying to sell you it on it. Then they're saying here Dex is paid. Sometimes these can be faked, so you have to be really careful. So yeah, they're basically just trying to, like, I'm not saying this project is a scam, I'm just saying, but what the projects do is they post a lot of shit here to get people to ape in, right? And then you got other people that are trying to push it to their project. But literally what I do now these days is I watch them here. I actually don't buy them in when they're on pump. It's too risky. Sometimes it's better to wait till they get to like 100k. But if I'm going to ape in, what I'll do is I'll watch them, and then once they're about to migrate, I actually let them migrate. And this depends on the project, of course. Like PopMog, let's have a look at this one. If something's catchy and I like it, then I'll do the checks and stuff, and then I think, okay, this might have some potential, then I might ape in earlier. But see, there's no point aping in this because this is already dead. Like, if you go and have a look at, not dead, but, it's already dumped. So it reached 100k, and then it's already, like, taped off. So if you would have got in this on pump, maybe if you got in this pump, you could have made some money, but it's just short term. So this one's interesting. Have a look at Twitter. Yeah, so I don't know, maybe. Yeah, so it's themed Retardo. It's themed Retardo and Land Wolf. Yeah, so that's what I was saying. Going back to what I said about these rugs. Most of them rug, and that's why something like this is building a community long term, but won't rug. I've told everyone, if you want to get into this, have the intention of just coming in and just holding a soul for, like, come in 1 sol or half a sol or 0.1 sol, and just holding it for at least a year. And I'll just tell you up front, that's the way that you're gonna make money with any meme coin, is if you hold long term. But the problem is they rug. So you're gonna go into a coin, and you know that if you're gonna make the big money, you need to have conviction into something, right? People that had conviction in Pepe or Bonk or Shiba Inu. Like, we're talking the big money here, right? We're not talking any small stuff. We're talking millions here, right? this is what you're going to do. You're going to hold long term. That's where the money's made, long term, right? People that hold Brett long term. Okay, it's getting in early and holding long. That's the game. Problem is, people can get in early if they're lucky. They get in the right place at the right time. But that the project rugs, and basically, like, because I've seen so many of these coins and most of them rug, like, it's really difficult to find one that actually doesn't rug. Yeah, you can get lucky, but you literally just have to stay here and watch all these. Now, unless you have inside information, then that can help. But so this one here's popping off. Let's go and have a look at this one. Still, it's only okay. It's nearly 1 million market cap. This one has potential. Let's have a look at the holders. Okay, the holders looks pretty small. And then let's look at the pumped up fund one. Yeah, that's 6% on the pumped up fund. So this one is going off now. Maybe this looks healthy because it's of the chart. It's nearly 1 million market cap. Trilly. I've seen so many of these things, but like I said, you have to keep an open mind because some of these things will just run to 10 million. Some of them will just die. Like, I've seen many that are like nearly Billy, Trilly, Billy, Killy, Willy, Diddy, whatever, you name it, right? They're all kind of named Billy, like in the name of Billy. So what I normally do is I never go on the dip. I never buy on the top. I just wait for the dip. Like here, this is mooning, but it's going to pull back in a second. Right? I would never buy the top. That's what I'm saying. It's doing well though. 51k, right? You check the thing, 51k volume, 57k wild volume, which is very good. Still only one. So okay, there's been a big shift there. It's still under 1 million, so it's still pretty early. But it just all depends. Like, this is only 1 hour old. Yeah, that seems about right. It's 1 hour old and it's taken up. It's nearly 1 million. So that's, yeah, that seems about right. 920 holders. Yeah, that's not too bad. Then you just do a rug check. Comes back good. But really the holders is the key. So you'd have to, so then from this point on, let's see, was it really Trilly? Then you would just go and check out the Twitter, the website. Let's go look at the website. So it's basically like a Billy. It's like a Billy. This is like themed off Billy. It's classic Billy. And then you go on the Telegram. I'm just joining the Telegram. You can't see it because it's on the desktop app. So you have to do all these. You have to go through every single one of them. Try to do all the checks. I'm joining the thing now. Okay, there's there's 97 people in the voice chat, which is a good sign. Looks like they're pumping the coin. So you'd never get in on the top. You'd always either buy the dip, try to make some money on the way up. It's still pretty early, probably, because it's still like 700k is not that big, especially if something goes on and it goes on to do 10 or 20 million. 700k, that's like still 20x. So the key to this is trying to get into these projects that don't rug. That's really the key to it. That's if you can get into a decent project with a decent meta that doesn't rug and holds, and people don't sell, and it allows it to climb to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 5, 6, 7, 10, 7, 8, 9, 10 million. You can, and you get in early, like you get in like, relatively early. The earlier you get in, the more risk. But if you can get into a decent project or relatively early, like 1 million, in my opinion's still early, because some of these things run to 100 million, or 30 million, 20 million, okay? If it's half decent, it'll do 10 million. Like 10 million, if it's achievable to do a 10 million on something that's pretty decent. But in the first day, maybe 1 or 2 million. So this one's only it's still 798k. So it's still pretty early for this one, but like I said, there's 1,000. It's like an extra 100 holders. This one is moving. Yeah, it's just like I said. It's just trying to figure out navigating through the pitfalls. Trying to make some money. Trying to see if it's good or if it's. But right now, it's doing well. The volume's 50k. The liquidity's up. The market cap keeps going up. The volume is 56k in 5 minutes. That's pretty good. It's a trending number 3, and there's running ads. Obviously, they're paid for this, so this is always good. Although it's pretty much a standard these days, but it wasn't a standard before. So it's going to cost you 3 Sol. I believe it costs you 3 Sol to get this, the website, Twitter, and the Telegram. I think the banner is free. But to get the website, Twitter, and Telegram, it's 3 Sol. And if they want to do an update, it's 1.9 Sol. So you can imagine how many projects launch on DexScreen every day. They are killing it. Like they're making so much money. Look at this is going off. This is mooning. That's crazy. Look at it. It's going to pull back at some point because people will take profits. So I wouldn't get in this right now. Wait till it pulls back. But I like getting into these projects that there's volume. This one's still pretty new. I'm just looking at Telegram now. Let me have a look at Telegram. Well, what's it called again? Trilly. Looks like they're saying it's a CTO. There's 105 people in the voice chat. So as you can imagine, the voice chat is like it's going off. It's just how they have like the buy bot. The buy bot shows the buys, and it's just scrolling so fast. You can't even see. You get like 3 Sol buy, 3 Sol buy, 1 Sol buy, 1 Sol. People are just hitting the buy bot, hitting the. Here you go. So here's a nice little pullback here. So this is when you buy. You never buy on the dips at the bottom. See that's got eaten up. Transactions. So you can look at the transactions coming through. It's pretty. Yeah, a lot of buys. A lot of green. Less red. I won't go in the Telegram because I'm trying to do this live and it could interfere. But yeah, it's pretty active. It's pretty. I would say all the sign, like having not listened to the voice chat. I mean, I've been in so many of these voice chats. I can kind of tell that it has positive signs simply because they're saying everyone is scared at Milli. We are going past that shit. 2 Milli coming soon. They're Trilly. So okay, now I know why they probably call it Trilly. Probably trillion. I don't know, maybe. And because of Milli, looks like this is like a copy of Milli or something. I don't know. But this is kind of like what they're trying to do. They're trying to copy Milli or something. I don't know. But yeah, right now it looks good. I'll tell you that. It does look good. Not gonna lie. So yeah, might have caught this one right actually. Just gonna keep on watching it, see whether it pulls back or this could go to a couple million, which could be like 1 or 2x now, which could be decent profit. See, so it's trying to catch these things at the right time. It's really difficult. This one here still hasn't moved. Let's just keep on watching this one here. Let's get rid of. Let's this one hasn't really gone. So that's what I'm saying. We're trying to build this thing long term, and people hold. So we're trying to build a good floor of at least a couple hundred people that will come in with 1 sol, or half a sol, or 0.1 sol, just to give you an idea. Let's just switch back to this just to see what the map is. Chart. But I'm just talking about, you guys know about Billy, right? Let's go to deck screen and go to Billy. So you guys know about Billy. There was a guy that bought Billy at 130k. Now it's 151 million. This did get up to like 198 million markup. He bought it at 130k. That's only 130k. And then he put $10 in this at 130k, and then it went to like 190 million, and he sold it for $11,000. But if we look at the trades, have a look at the top trades. This guy turned 1.2 million to 2.5 million. What the hell? That's crazy. That's life-changing money right there. That is crazy. 12k into 300. That's not a bad earn. He turned $12,000 into 369. That is crazy. If you scroll down, have a look at all the trades. It's absolutely bonkers. They only show 100. There's way more than this. There was another guy I saw this because it just tells you like it does all. I think it does all the top ones. Maybe it does it by the numbers. I don't know. But there was a guy that turned $99 into some stupid amount, over 100k. But yeah, so yeah, sorry, going back to what I said about that guy. Let's go back to Trilly. Yeah, it's going off. This is mooning. This is exactly what you want. You want to see this. This chart is trending perfectly. Now, obviously, something's going to pull back, but this is perfect. This is exactly what I want to see. All the good signs are here. Okay, 5-minute volume is high, it's 43k. It's trending, it's number 3. Okay, so it's trending here, but once it gets to number 1, this is going to just fly, okay? The voice chat, let's go back. Oh, there's probably like 100 plus people in the voice chat. So that's a positive thing here. But it's flying at the moment, so I wouldn't know if I'm very hesitant to get in on these moon. Like when it pulls back is the only time I get in. It's just because pullbacks are inevitable. They always happen. So just wait. Like don't ape in on the top, because if you ape in on the top and it pulls back and it doesn't recover, you're dead. But if it's strong enough, it will recover. This is strong enough. This will recover. I think this will go. I think this will go to 1 or 2 million. Like short term, like within the next sort of hour or so. I'm saying. So yeah. Sorry. Going back to what I said about Billy. This guy turned $10 into $11,000, and he did it 130k. Now I'm not saying that this is the same, but what I'm saying is we're only in pump at the moment. We're at 9k, just under 10,000. So if you just do similar numbers, let's just say we go to 100 million. Now, 100 million is a big ask. It might take us a year or 2 years. I'm not going to sugarcoat this, all right? I'm just telling you how it is. To build these things to 100 million, you need to get extremely lucky, or you need to throw a lot of money at it, all right? Or you just have to grind, okay? So that's what I'm saying. If you're willing to just, get into a project that is long term. Okay, Buddy's my dog. Basically the MO for this project is people that love dogs. We're going to help dogs. We're going to donate some money to dogs. We're going to this project is about helping dogs, and the only way we're going to help them is if we grow the project, when we can get off decks, and then we can, there's a marketing wallet as well. I've already publicly said that there's a marketing wallet, which I put in about 0.7 sol into that, so we can use that for funds to pay for all this shit. But if you want to get into something long term that's not going to rug, that's here, like I'm talking long term, like a year, 2 years. this is something where you can park like maybe one Sol and then pull out maybe 500 or 1,000 Sol, right? Can't guarantee that because I can't see the future. But all I can do is, you know, get this out there, and then people will see for what it is. And you know, there's been already, you know, a bunch of investors that have held for many months, which is awesome. But this is what I'm saying. Like, it's so early. Like, just go back to what I said about this guy that put in $10 into Billy and turned it into 11K. Yes, okay, the market cap went to like 190 million, but that just goes to show you the potential of getting in early on a project that doesn't rug. Right, this is only 10K market cap. You could turn that small amount of money of, say, maybe one Sol into 1,000 Sol. So it doesn't. The time frame, obviously, you want to see it come to fruition a lot sooner. But the main thing is not losing money. Okay, number one rule. Warren Buffett says, rule number one: do not lose money. So these rugs are taking all this money away out of the market. Let's just see where this is going now. Pull back a bit, and through this process of trying to, you know, make money with meme coins, unfortunately, you lose a lot of money in the process because there's a lot of rugs. So why not get into a project, you know, that's not going to rug? You know who the dev is, and you know I'm going to push it. I'm not selling anything, any money until like it gets to like at least 100 million, right? Before I sell something for a bit of a cheeseburger or something, because I'm thinking long term with this. You know what I mean? So we have the marketing wallet there that we can use to build it. But me personally, I only have 3%, 3.43%. And that's enough, because when you think of the grand scheme of things, when this gets to 100 million, like, the good thing about this is it's pretty much like they have a billion tokens. So you can do the math very, very easily. Okay, so it's a billion tokens. When this goes to DEX, for it to get to 10 cents, the market cap needs to be 100 million, I believe. Yeah. See, if you look at Billy here, I'll show you. This is what I mean, right? Billy, it's really good how they've kind of like done the tokenomics, because it's just really easy to understand. Here, see, the market cap is 150 million. See the price? It's like 15 cents. Because it's all kind of like, it all kind of matches up with the market cap and the supply. That means that when this market cap gets to $1 billion, Billy will be $1. So based off that, because this is a pumped up fund project, right? And we're a pumped up fund project. So that means that basically when this gets to 100 million, I'll have 3.4%, and you come in and these people have 3.13%. This one will have this person will have 2.58%, and then this one will have 2.19%. This one will have 2%, 1.99%, 1.998, you get the point. So how you work it out is this: you just go to calculator. I'll just do it online. You can just so you can see it here. You can just go to calculator and you can figure it out. I've got 3.4%, 3.43%. So you go to 1 billion, which is 9 zeros, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. There's 1 billion. Now you divide that by 100, multiplied by 3.46. I'll have 3. I'll have 34 million tokens. 30, just to say 35 million tokens. That's my bag that I have for Buddy. Okay, because you can see here, I'm the dev right there, right? Now, based off this, it's like a direct correlation from the market cap to the price. That means that, 34 million. Okay, that means that when this gets to 100 million market cap, because remember Billy's like 150 million, and it's $15. That means that if when it was at 100 million market cap, it was $10. It was 10 cents. Sorry, $10, 10 cents. So based off this, if this goes to 100 million market cap, my tokens will be worth 460,000. 44 million. 44 million. 34 million. Yeah, 34 million times 0.1, 10 cents. Because there's 100 million, right? It'll be 10 cents. 150 million, Billy, it's almost 15 cents. All right, so it's really easy to figure out. That's what my bag would be worth. 3.4 million. 3.4 million at only 100 million market cap. That's what we're looking here, right? Now, obviously, I won't be cashing out that amount because there wouldn't be enough liquidity. But you get the point. These people here at 3%, at 2%, these people, their bag would be worth millions. Literally millions. Even this guy here at holds 0.66%. His bag will still be worth 660k. And I can tell you now, putting 0.66% is probably less than a soul. It's probably $100 at this point in time. Or when he would have bought it, would have been probably maybe $100. So turning $100 into 660,000. This is what I'm talking about. You've got to get in something really early, but you got to get in something that doesn't rug. Let's go look at Trilly. It looks like it's still going healthy. That's the biggest problem. These things rug like literally every single day of the week. Not every single day. They do every the week. They literally rug every single second. So that's why we're trying to build Buddy, to a point where if we even just 100 million is still massive. But we want to continue to go on. So this is a long-term project. It's like 100 million. It's like a couple of years project. You know what I mean? Like, if we push hard with this for the next couple of years, so we're going to be going through a bear market with this. Okay, just being heads up. Because the bear market's not coming until 2025. Next year, the bear market will come, I believe. I think this still be pretty bullish this year. And the reason why I say it is because of BTC halving. Okay, BTC halving is always bullish. It's always multiple X's on the halving date, only because this is a halving year. And historically, I've already talked about this multiple times. 1 year after the halving is when BTC takes off. So that means about May 2025, BTC could be at 200k, and that's still a bull. That's still a bull market. That's like almost the top, or maybe the top. So that's why I think we're still going to be in a bull market next year. Maybe Q2, towards the end of Q2, is when we start to get into a bearish trend. So yeah, you have to sit this one out. But to put in such a little bit amount of money and just hold it is in my opinion, a low risk. Even though you're gonna have to wait a while. Like, where can you turn that type of money, invest in like $100 and then pull out like 100 grand or 500 grand? Like, it's impossible to do that anywhere else. I don't know anywhere else you can do it. So obviously I can't guarantee this stuff. Nothing is guaranteed, but what I can guarantee is that, this project's going to be around for a long time. We're going to push it. We're building a small community, but it's growing, and we just need more people to come in and believe in the project, and that will hold. That's it, period. So all you need to do, your job is to come in here, buy like whatever you can afford to lose, okay? I'm not going to sugarcoat anything here, right? And then just hold it. Get involved in the community. We're going to start, like, we're only small. We only got like 69 people in the Telegram. But we should start doing more raids and stuff, because get people more active in the Telegram, and that'll grow. But this is like ground floor shit here. Like, we're only at not even 10k market cap. It's crazy. So, so truly, yeah, it's pushing up. It's probably going to be a pullback somewhere at this point because, as it generally happens with these things, they pull back. But it's trending well so far. Yeah, this will probably take a couple of hours before it gets to 2 million. Like, it just doesn't happen overnight. It just, it'll pull back and then it'll go back up, pull back, go back up. But yeah, it looks solid now at the moment. Okay, the volume's dropped off a bit. It was like 50, now it's 60, but that's people buying and selling as well. So that's what I do. I just sit on here. I look at the ones that are coming through. This like updates, populates itself, and then I look at the ones that are about to migrate, right? And then I look at, then I have like by the time they get to here, about to migrate, because I've set my filters at 80% curve. So they've got like 80% before they fill. It gives me enough time to assess these, to go through here and quickly have a look at them. Let's see where Wolf Tardo is, if it's migrated yet or not. No, still 85%. So maybe this could have potential. I don't know. You'd have to look at the breakdown. I haven't dived into this, but generally speaking, I saw another one, another Retardo one, similar theme. It did well. I think it's like 1 or 2 million market cap. So this could do well because it's a combination between Wolf, a land wolf, which is part of the boys club. Land wolf's like Matt Fury's thing with Brett, Pepe, Andy, and land wolf's the fourth one. So that's kind of like the history behind it. So, and then this one here is like a wolf retardo, combination between retardo and land wolf. So maybe this could actually run. I don't know, but it's not filling at the moment, so we'll see. But yeah, this is pretty healthy so far. Let's see, it's pulling back. It's always has pullbacks, but you gotta wait. You gotta be in these things for a long time. For it to do anything major. Let's just see if we've got any comments. No comments at the moment. It's all good. Also, you could just go directly and pump the fund and just watch them here. It's a lot harder to do it this way because there's no specific order. It's just randomly. They pop off because they start to new projects, and then they you can get like a buy bot which shows you. That's this one currently streaming. So yeah, that's interesting when they stream. I've seen heaps of it looks like this guy's doing the whole dev thing. Smartest thing element. Cat nor a dog is king of the jungle. I thought the king of jungle was a lion or a tiger, but then again, elephants are probably way bigger than a. So yeah, I see it like they already got the biggest supply up more than the dev. So yeah, probably because if he's got check, probably this is already paid. I mean, he's already putting his face out there. So again, this one has potential because it's only 47%, but the dev is already live. See how he's put his face out there. So yeah, that's another thing too. Scammers aren't going to put their face out there. Or they'll just put some fake person there. But let's go and have a look at the website. So these are the ones you want to do. You want to just, website looks good. Oh, that looks cool. Some 3D animation there. looks like a 3D sculpture kind of thing. That's cool. That's pretty cool. Babolex. I don't know about the name, but anyway. So it's like an elephant. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, website. I like this. Website's good. So yeah, maybe this one's another one. Where is it? So that one there, Wolf Tardo, and that one's okay. So now that's starting to pull back there. Now it's had a bit of a dump. People taking profits. Obviously, that's was bound to happen. So that's why you always it has to play out. Like, you know, it'll people will take profits and then it should go back up. But if it doesn't go back up, then that's the thing. That's the issue. Let's see. What was it? Where was it before? Oh, yeah. Still at 53%. So it's still a long ways to go. See, they only got 12 million market cap. This is going to be around. This could take days to come around. I don't know. This one's kind of jumping out at me, but then again, these ones here, they just kind of, I don't know. So this one's had a bit of a pullback. Oh, still dumping. People taking profits. Yeah, that's just normal. Also selling on the way down as well because, you know, they don't want to lose money. It's all just part of the game, guys. It's how it works. Billy's going back up. Looks like this one's not going to really close too soon. This probably take a while to close. Probably 8-10 hours, if that. So I wouldn't really worry about this one for a while. We'll just maybe just keep it open. Just keep it in the back of your mind that it could be potentially something that you want to get into. But yeah, it's not going to do anything for the next sort of. It just depends if it gets traction or not. But yeah, probably 8 hours maybe minimum before it actually goes to DEX. So you could probably count that one out for now. Let's see. This one has probably more potential to close within the next sort of hour or couple of hours, maybe 1 hour. It just depends. Like, there's still only 30k. It's got to go to 65k market cap. Yeah, I think it's 65 or 54. I can't remember exactly, but it's like halfway there. So this one could take several hours as well. So this one's dumping. Looks like it's found a bit of a dip there. Now it's maybe coming back up. That's the thing with these. It should go back up because of the volume and because of the market cap. But yeah, it's just a bit of a hit and miss. It's funny though, because I've got into coins before that have dumped. Like, what I'll do is I'll wait. It'll be on pump there, right? There's one coin. This is funny. There's one coin that it went on pump, right? And they were pumping it. It dumped. Then it went to DEX, and then it mooned, and then it dumped. Like, literally dumped to the ceiling. And then I thought, you know what? I'm gonna buy this. I bought it in at the bottom, and it pumped 500%. That was so funny. And then, yeah, I sold. So sometimes I'm talking like it's gonna seriously dump, big time. Buying the dips are really profitable because when it goes back up to the original um, all-time high, breaks like to new, what they call it, price discovery. Um, you can actually make a lot of money just from buying that dip. But obviously, you got to know if it's going to come back or not, right? I've seen this happen so many times. I've done it a couple of times. It's pretty funny because you can actually make money on that dip. So, yeah, this should come back up because people have taken profits. But this is just this is normal. This is healthy. It all, dipping and then come back up. It's just. I've seen it so many times. It's almost like a given. So this is the best tool in my opinion right now. This one here. I don't use it to trade. This is land trump. Maybe let's have a look at this one. There's a couple of trumps out there that land. This looks interesting. Now this one's caught my attention. Okay, so when you see this big curve, like you can't see it on the screen, but let's just say this went straight up and then it started to go that way. That means that the bigger the curve as it goes up means that the dev is buying everything in the beginning. So this is what you want to see. You want to see a curve, a gradual curve. You don't want to see it go straight up. Like, hang on, let me just do a photo. Yeah. When you look at these graphs, you don't want to see it go like this, and then you want to see it. You don't want to see that. Why? That because this curve tells you, according to when they built it, when they bought. So right at the beginning. So this is the timeline, right? This is the timeline here. Right in the beginning is basically where it's bought, and so this is the increments of when it was bought, how much, and then over the time period. So when you see a massive rise like this and then a taper off, it means that the dev has bought, or whoever's the insiders have bought right in the beginning, have bought up a ton of the supply, maybe 20, 30, 40, 50% of the supply, and then the rest is being eaten up by people that come late. So when this goes to DEX, it means that they hold a large amount of supply, and then they will dump on you. So that's just a bit of a tip. You never want to see a curve that is straight up in the beginning. You want to see a gradual. You want to see like a curve like this. That's what you want to see. This is okay. This is okay. So that's what I always look for. Because you can't fake this. This is on-chain data. This curve, this buying chart is on-chain. You cannot fake it. So it's always good to look at these moonshots, and Pump does it as well, but I think Moonshot gives you a better graph. I'm going to delete all this shit that I've made a mess. Maybe this one is good. Okay, so this one's like the whole land wolf kind of thing. There's landlord, land wolf, fucking, I don't know. Let's have a look at this. Let's go back to Trilly. We go to, there's a number of these land wolf, landlord, whatever. They're all kind of like the same kind of theme. So yeah, that looks like, let's have a look at the website. Land Trump is legendary, so that's like Land Trump. I don't know if that looks like Trump. I don't know. Website looks good. I put some effort in. Okay, supplies 100 trillion, 100 billion. That's, I don't know if that's right. I'm pretty sure that all these supplies. Yeah, it's a billion supply, so they've made a mistake. They put 100 billion. It's not 100 billion. It's 1 billion. All these ones on Moonshot. This is a Moonshot project. See, they're only a billion, just like Pump.fun. So it's just a graphical mistake they made there. I don't know. This one has potential. simply because I've seen these, the land wolf, landlord, whatever, they've all pumped really hard. Let's go landlord. This landlord Ronald. Okay, so that one's on. That's on ETH base. That's not the one we want. We want landlord. Yeah, this is landlord. I think this was it. Yeah, this is the one. This is what I was talking about before. See, it's 3 million market cap. Landlord. Obviously, yeah. So this one here, and yeah. So this landlord one was a moonshot one as well. Landlord Ronald. That's a 3.9 million market cap. Whereas this one here is Land Trump. See, it's like maybe it's the same people. I don't know. Let me just compare it again. Let me get rid of the website. Can you see the website? See how it's like almost the same? They use the same style banner. And look at that banner. That's a 4 million market cap. This thing hasn't even launched yet. Okay, now I'm interested. Let's go back to Land Wolf Retardo. So these have, so see, just, okay, let's pull back. See, so these things, you just have to, you just got to be in the trenches. Like, there's no other way to say it. Like, that's just how it is. You just got to get in the trenches and then find out, like, because I'm doing this live, yeah, I'm sort of just. We also have, I also got a Patreon group where I talk about meme coins all day, every day. You can join join the Soul level for $5 a month, and you're gonna get so much information there. It's ridiculous. If you want to join my Patreon, the link will be below. Yeah, this one has potential. I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, let's just go and look at the holders. No, okay, 9%, 10%. It's not. Maybe it's not great, but then again, yeah, it's 10% of the supply. It's probably a bit higher than I like. But that's what we're trying to do. That's what we're trying to do here, buddy. We're trying to build a solid community here, long term. Hold your bags. Invest in the Soul. 1 year later, pull out 1,000 Soul. That's kind of like the theme. Because these things are rugging like crazy, and you lose a lot of money trying to figure all this out. Okay, another one. Liberty. Still tons of projects launching. No comments at the moment. It's all good. You got that dog in you. It's got this dog in an X-ray in you. That's funny. Yeah, I would say this is the play right now. This one. because of landlord, because of land wolf, landlord, and then there's a few other lands. But this is 4 million, and then this one here is only like just about to migrate. I don't like it how there's 10% of supply to one person, but that's the creator and that's his project. 10% is like getting on the borderline, you know. I like to see probably 5%, but you know, it is what it is. Yeah, I reckon this is the one. This play could explode. This could be the one that just goes off. Just like I always wait. I don't get into them straight away because they could still rug this. Although they've gone to a lot of trouble. I don't like the way you check it is you go on their Telegram and then you see whether they're active. Although I've seen ones that have rugged. Yeah, that's right. They have Telegram. They're having a voice chat in the Telegram with 20 or 30 people. And they rugged before it went to Dex. Yes, that's the length of. That's how far that they the extent that they went. I don't know. Did huge ads after reaching Ray. Don't think the dev has that intention. Yeah, it's interesting, this one. Interesting. But I'd say this is the play right now. I would watch this. I would wait till this gets to Dex, because they can still rug. I mean, they can rug on Dex too, but when it gets to Dex, it's a little bit more safer. Like even if you get into this on like 60k, like when it goes to Dex, it'll push part of the liquidity to Dex, and then it'll pump. And usually, what happens is it dumps. That's when I buy. I wait for the initial pump, and then it dumps. Then I buy. Depending on the project, it could pump to 100, 200, 300 million, 300k, and then it dumps. That tells you that it could have longer legs. But if it dumps immediately, then it's like a shit project. Anyway, from what I've experienced, but you know. Let's go and have a look at Trilly. See, that's coming down now. So, yeah, these things are a hit and miss, guys. You know, you just have to really be in the trenches and just, you know, just figure out which way, what do you think is going to do well. This one is this is going to Dex. But then again, there's a slight chance that this could rug. I've seen it happen. I've seen this thing go to 99% and then just go a big red candle down because their profit is like 10x already, their profit. So that's why they rug, because they had no intention to move the project to Dex. It's because it takes a lot of work and they just take the immediate profit now. See, so it's still 4 sol before this goes to Dex. Literally 4 sol left. Literally, this could rug right now. I don't think it will, but it could. You never know. Yeah, still one and a bit sold before this goes to Dex. So yeah, it's likely that it will go to Dex. We'll see. Crazy as shit. Crazier things have happened, guys. Crazier things have happened. I think got 0.5 was sold. I have to go to Dex. 0.1 of a soul left, 0.5 of a soul left. There it is. Okay, now it's migrating. This could have potential. I think this could have potential to do really well. So what I might do is I might end the stream now because Mrs. is cooking up the food for us, and I'm going to share this in my Telegram. My Discord. So guys, if that's how you do it, just hang out here, see what's coming up, have a bit of a feel, and then kind of like find out what's cooking. If you want to be part of the Discord, join our Telegram. Join our Patreon. $5 a month. Just join the soul level, and you get all this information, even the calls that I make. $5 a month, and also check out Buddy Token as well. Okay, something that won't rug long term. We're going to build something, big. Okay, so this is it here. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, leave some comments, and I'll see you guys in the next one.